plenty of sauce. It's Rose and welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan and another video. Today we are back in the kitchen and we're gonna cook together, and it's gonna be a great time because we're doing another one of these videos where I don't really follow any sort of recipe and I just make something, which a lot of you guys commented last time is exactly how you cook. And yes, that is exactly how I think most people really cook. So that's how I also cook, other than when I'm like making a video and I have to measure things. That's honestly the only reason why I ever measure things, is because I have to like make things into recipes and all of that stuff. But I definitely prefer just like throwing things in and doing whatever and calling it a day, okay? So anyways, last time I did this video, I made a cauliflower mac and cheese. So I made a mac and cheese, and instead of cheese, the main ingredient I used was cauliflower. It actually turned out really, really good. If you guys wanna watch that video, I'll link that down below. But this time, you guys, I am going to be, again, using cauliflower. But this time I really wanna make like a roasted pepper and roasted cauliflower pasta sauce. I think it's gonna be really good. I have this like vision in my head. I've been thinking about this for a few weeks, and I finally want to make it happen. So hopefully it'll be delicious. I don't know how it's gonna be, okay? But hopefully it'll be good, and I think it's gonna be easy as well, I'm hoping. So before we jump in, this video is sponsored by me. Yes, okay. So I just want to plug in my podcast. If you guys don't know, my friend Daniel and we have a podcast together. It is called the SaVeg Podcast. We have a lot of fun. We do new episodes every single week. We have a YouTube channel where we post videos of the podcast, and of course you can find us on any of your favorite podcast platforms. So check us out, guys. We have a lot of fun, and we talk about like trending topics and what we think of latest issues, and we talk about a lot of things, okay? We laugh a lot. It's a lot of fun. So join us over there. All the links will be down below. Anyways, let's get started with making some roasted pepper and roasted cauliflower creamy pasta. Okay, let's jump in. Okay, so first thing we're gonna need for the roasted pepper pasta is gonna be some pepper, okay? So all you have to do is just cut your bell pepper. I'm just gonna use red bell pepper, but I feel like you can use whatever. So you just have to cut it, and then you just take out the seeds and the middle part. Okay. This is inspired by that TikTok recipe that I made. If you guys haven't checked out that video, I'll link that down below. But I made like a really delicious creamy roasted pepper pasta from TikTok, and I thought, hey, I could do this with different things. So I'm just kind of like, I have a vision in my head, okay? So we got 2 bell peppers here, cut in half with the seeds out, okay? And then, of course, we're gonna need some cauliflower. I'm just gonna weigh out the cauliflower just so that we have the measurements, okay? So let's weigh this out. Maybe we're gonna do 200 grams. Okay, let's do 200 grams. Or should I do more? No, I think that's good. I don't know. Oh God, this is already difficult. Okay. Okay, we're gonna just do that, and then, oh my God, now I'm feeling really overwhelmed. Okay, let's spray some oil. Just a little. I don't think you need a lot. A little bit of avocado oil or olive oil or whatever oil you got, okay? We're also gonna roast some garlic. Let's just do like 5 small cloves. Oof. Seems like we only have small cloves of garlic, so that's not good. Okay, let's throw that into the pan. Okay, so let's throw that in, but maybe a little bit of salt. Just like a sprinkle. And I feel like everything else I can add after. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this in the oven. The oven is preheated at 425 degrees. I'm gonna throw this in the oven. I'm gonna roast this for about 30 minutes, and then we'll check back on it, okay? So now, you guys, another thing I want to add is some cashews. Yes, I really want to add some cashews to provide more of that creamy deliciousness. So we're gonna do, you know what, let's say we do like a 1/3 cup. Yeah, sounds like a good number. Whoa! Okay, more like a heaping 1/3 cup. Okay, and what I'm gonna do actually is, okay, so I've changed my mind. I was gonna let it like sit in like boiled water, but why not just boil it? As I usually do to soften cashews. It takes about 15-20 minutes. I'm just gonna put some water in here, bring it to a boil, and then let it boil, and that's gonna soften the cashews. So I have around a 1/3 cup. You could probably use 1/2 cup if you want, but yeah, there we go. In the meantime, you can prep other ingredients, but I'm not really sure what I'm gonna use yet, so what am I gonna use? I'm definitely gonna use nutritional yeast. I think I'm gonna have to taste it before I make my decision. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so while the peppers and the cauliflower are roasting, I'm going to cook up the pasta, okay? So I'm just using a whole wheat spaghetti or spaghettini or whatever. So let's throw this in some boiling water. Yeah, I prepared some potential ingredients for this occasion. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but I will let you know. I will let you know. Okay, so let's boil the pasta. Oh, no! I was trying to make it sexy. It didn't work. All right, you guys, so it's been about 30 minutes. Now I'm gonna check on the roasted goodness. I can smell the bell pepper. It smells delicious. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it smells so good. All right, you guys, so here is the roasted goodness. The garlic may have burned a little, but that's okay. Adds flavor, okay? So now what I wanna do is I'm gonna add everything into the blender, and I think I also want some non-dairy milk. Let's add all this goodness. So it looks lovely. Look at all that juiciness, guys, juiciness. I'm gonna throw this all into the blender. Ooh. Okay. And then, of course, I've got the lovely cashews that have now softened. I've drained the water for the most part. I'm just gonna throw that in as well. And now I'm gonna say 1/2 cup of non-dairy milk. I'm using unsweetened almond milk. 1/2 cup. And at this point, I'm just going to wing it. I mean, I've been winging it this whole time, but okay. Now, of course, guys, we gotta add the nutritional yeast. This is very important. I think I want to do a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast. Yeah, 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast. And let's do a teaspoon of garlic powder. Do I want to add onion powder? Maybe. Yeah, teaspoon of garlic powder. Salt. Okay. I'm trying to keep it less ingredients. I need to realize that less is more. No, let's do 1/2 teaspoon of salt for now, because we can always add more later, guys. So all we have to do now is blend this baby up, and let's see what happens. Okay, let's blend it. Okay. Oh my God, guys, it actually looks so good. Oh, it's super nice and bright. It looks beautiful. I kind of want to give it a little taste test. Okay, let's give it a little taste. Oh my God. I don't think it needs much more. I feel like you can also make this into a soup if you just like add a little bit more, you know, liquid. But oh my God, it's actually so good. Okay, now, guys, we're just gonna mix it into the pasta. I don't think it needs anything else. Maybe I'll add a little bit more salt when I'm cooking it. But again, like with salt, you just want to add a little bit at a time because you don't want to over salt it. So, okay, let's get the pasta going. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna use the same pan as I cook the pasta. So I just have 1 serving here of some spaghetti that I've already cooked up. And then let's throw some of this in. Let's start with 1/2 cup. Okay. Ooh, guys, look at this. Creamy. And it tastes very, you know, nicely of that sweet bell pepper, roasted bell pepper taste. I think we need a cup of this. Yeah. We need a cup of the sauce. We need to make it saucy, you know? Yum! Okay, so now I might just need to add a little bit more salt. This is very saucy. Ooh. You might just need like 3/4 cup of it. I'm so excited for this. Now, if I were to actually eat this as a meal, I would definitely add in some like beans in here. I think chickpeas would go really well with this. or something else that's higher in protein so that I'm a little bit more satiated. I mean, we got the healthy fats from the cashews, but I mean, I personally do really well with a little bit extra protein in my meals. So I definitely would add in some chickpeas or edamame beans or something. Actually, no, let's leave it out for now. But yeah, that's what I would recommend, guys. Just gonna add a little bit more salt. Give this a little mix. Let this warm up, and if it gets too dry, feel free to add in like little amounts of water, like little splashes of water. But this looks like it's pretty good. I don't know. All right, you guys, so let's give this a little taste. I'm just gonna try it. Okay, let's go. See if I need to add anything else, but I think we're pretty good. Ooh. Okay, time to try. Success. Guys, I am a genius. I am a genius. Okay? This is so good. If you want to impress anybody, this is like the easiest thing ever. It's so delicious. It's creamy, slightly sweet, very subtle in flavor, but like still really flavorful. You know when something's like subtle, but like still really delicious? Like it's like that. All right, guys, so now let's plate it. Ooh, fancy. Seriously, like you could serve this at a restaurant, my friends. You really don't need to make it complicated. Plenty of sauce. So, super simple. I'm just gonna top it with some crushed red peppers. To give a little kick, okay? And I'm also a fan of adding a little bit of parsley. Now, I don't have fresh parsley. I wish I did. But, you know, dry parsley flakes also work. So we're just gonna add a little bit of that. Ooh, guys. There you go. And that is it, my friends. I don't know how many ingredients I used, but it seems pretty minimal. That was so easy. That was so not quick because it takes some time in the oven, but in terms of your effort, it's very little effort. It's so simple, and I'm pretty obsessed. So definitely make this for someone that you love, adore, that you're trying to love, whatever it is, okay? Make it for somebody, okay? They will appreciate it very much. Make sure you add some greens onto your plate, add some tofu, add some beans, add some plant-based protein, and enjoy it. It is so creamy, so delicious, and basically uses pretty much all whole foods, at least mostly whole foods. So yeah, that's it. That was a very successful cook with me non-recipe video. I will write down the written recipe in a blog post, so I will post that and I will link that down below for you guys. If you guys want to make this at home, you can do that. And that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you check out my podcast, which is linked down below, the SaVeg Podcast. You can find us on your favorite podcast streaming platform. And of course, check us out on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. And if you're new to Cheap Lazy Vegan, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.